Gravity, it's the force that keeps us grounded, literally, on our home planet Earth. But have you ever stopped to think about what gravity would be like on other planets? I mean, would you weigh more or less on Mars? Would you float away on Jupiter? Experiencing gravity on other planets is no easy feat. In fact, it's one of the biggest challenges facing space agencies and astronauts today. When we venture out into space, our bodies are subjected to all sorts of unusual forces like zero gravity, for example. But when we actually set foot on another planet, we need to be able to adapt to a whole new gravitational environment. And that's not just a matter of strapping on a pair of moon boots and hoping for the best. We need to understand the intricacies of gravity on each and every planet we visit. Take Mars, for example. The red planet has only about 1/3 of the gravity of Earth, which means that if you weighed 100 pounds on our home planet, you'd weigh a mere 38 pounds on Mars. That's a significant difference, and it would require some serious adjustments to our technology and even our daily routines. Just imagine trying to walk around with 1/3 of your normal body weight. It would be like bouncing around on a giant trampoline. But Mars is just the tip of the iceberg. When we look at other planets in our solar system, we find that gravity can range from incredibly weak to overwhelmingly strong. Take Jupiter, for example. The gas giant has a gravitational pull that's a whopping 2.5 times stronger than Earth's. That means that if you weighed 100 pounds on our home planet, you'd weigh a staggering 250 pounds on Jupiter. Just imagine trying to move around with that kind of weight. It would be like wading through quicksand. So, what's it like to experience gravity on other planets? From the towering gas giants to the rocky terrestrial planets, we're going to explore the different gravity levels that await us in our solar system. Let's start with the gas giants. Jupiter, as I mentioned, has a gravity that's 2.5 times stronger than Earth's. But Saturn, the ringed beauty, has a gravity that's only about 1.1 times stronger than our home planet. That might not seem like a huge difference, but when you're dealing with massive planets like these, every little bit counts. And then there's Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants at the far reaches of our solar system. These planets have gravities that are around 1.2 and 1.1 times stronger than Earth's, respectively. Not exactly insignificant, but certainly not as extreme as Jupiter. But what about the rocky planets, like Earth and Mars? Well, as I mentioned earlier, Mars has only about 1/3 of the gravity of our home planet. But what about the other rocky planets in our solar system? Mercury, the smallest planet, has a gravity that's only about 38% of Earth's. Venus, on the other hand, has a gravity that's about 90% of our home planet. And then there's Earth itself, with its trusty old 1g of gravity. When we start to look at the weight of a person on different planets, things get really interesting. Take me, for example. I weigh around 150 pounds on Earth. But on Mars, I'd weigh only about 57 pounds. On Jupiter, I'd weigh a whopping 375 pounds. And on Mercury, I'd weigh a mere 57 pounds. But what does all of this mean for space exploration and potential colonization? Well, for one thing, it means that we're going to need some serious technological advancements if we want to adapt to these new gravitational environments. We'll need to develop new materials, new designs, and even new ways of living and working on these alien worlds. So, what have we learned today about gravity on other planets? We've seen how it can range from incredibly weak to overwhelmingly strong, and how it would affect our daily lives in different ways. And who knows, maybe one day, we'll even get to experience it for ourselves. What do you think is the most fascinating planet in terms of gravity? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about space exploration and the wonders of our universe, be sure to check out our related videos.